This is the first video of this sort in which I have participated, so I suppose it is appropriate to introduce myself. My name is Don. I now live in Arizona, having moved here just over 2 years ago from California, aged by the grace of God, 79 years. When I was born, doctors were not sure I would live even 6 weeks, though they did say that if I survived those first weeks, I might have normal life expectancy. The question came because my mother was in labor with me for about 36 hours. And I was at the end of forceps delivery. And I was a blue baby, meaning I was anoxic. As a result, I have mild cerebral palsy affecting mainly my legs and bilateral hearing loss. Orthopedic surgeries and physical therapy gave me the ability to walk. My mother deserves great credit for the many train trips to Los Angeles from our rural town for evaluations and physical therapy sessions at Children's Hospital in downtown LA. I was not aware of this until well into adulthood, but a baby born in the same condition in which I was in another part of the world would have been declared life not worthy of life, to use their phrase, and murdered at birth, if not before. That particular phrase was used in the Germans' eugenics program of the 1930s until their defeat in the Second World War as justification for the murder of physically and mentally handicapped persons, among others, as of being, quote, no worth to themselves or society. I personally beg to differ with their opinion. This thinking was in keeping with the thoughts and actions of such people as Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood. In adulthood, I converted to Judaism because it just seemed to make more sense than anything else I had explored. Since converting, I have continued to study, pray, and practice as a Jew, and find it to be working very well as a lifestyle system and provides a solid foundation for ethical and moral choices. This combination of relationship with God, experience, and knowledge has brought me to a very strongly pro-life position. It is also broad-based and holistic position. There are many subcategories within the overall concept of pro-life. Life is primary. It is vital for the performance of responsibilities and rights. We find the first commandment given to humans in Genesis is be fruitful and multiply, which is kind of a poetic expression, meaning have children and raise them. We are given not a right to kill babies, but rather the responsibility to raise them. In some of the supposedly great ancient societies, a father could kill all or some of his family as he wished, without question, penalty. This right never existed in Torah. The Hebrew Bible actually mentions persons from Jacob and Esau through Jeremiah, and more than a few in between, as living persons prior to their births. I find it shocking that so many supposedly modern and progressive people consider themselves smarter than God and think it is somehow permissible, even a right, to murder unborn babies.